I'm very excited about my USB drive with my videos on them, and I wanted to give you a quick idea of what you get. You get the drive, and we'll take a look at what's on this in a second. You get a 40-page document with help and instructions. The first page says stick the drive in your computer and click on this file. This will work on PCs, it'll work on Mac, it'll work on Linux, it'll work on pretty much any computer that has a USB. So the documentation starts with some general topics. What do you do first? So I've sort of organized a smart way to do harmonica work so that you don't waste time. Here's some instructions on flat sanding. Here's this the tuning repair reference for you to keep. How to use the comb tool, some tips on reed work. Here's a document on manufacturer defects. My F tool corrects some of them, and I describe in detail what you're looking for. Flat sanding, there's some limitations to flat sanding, believe it or not. Centering the base of the rivet, manufacturing defects, that involves gapping, tuning marks. Here's a description of how to center the base of a rivet, very important. Checklist. I have a whole section of videos on Marine Band 1896 with nails, how to deal with that. So here's how to convert it. There's a checklist for you to do that conversion. That's something any customizer should be comfortable with doing, is dealing with the nails on a Marine Band harmonica. You shouldn't be afraid of that. It's certainly not a disadvantage. Tuning instructions, basic and advanced, how to tune with an analog strobe tuner, a Peterson strobe tuner. Why are they so good? Reed replacement. Here's some important resources. Where to get brand new reeds. It's really fun to scavenge rivets, but where do you go if you want to order them cheap and quick? Here's my friend Jeff Wilson. Whether in Canada or the US, he's the guy. He'll send you these things for not a lot of money. It really makes it worth it. Reed replacement checklist. You will use that. Here's my section on embossing. What we're looking for, and here's a full slot embossing instructions sheet. So that's the documentation you get. Now let's fire this up. Okay, so when you plug the drive in, you'll see the drive's name is Andrew Zajac, the file system, and there's one file for you to click on and a folder that has all the data. So you click on this file. If you use an older computer, you'll get a link that says start here, but otherwise your web browser will open and you will see the start page for these videos. I have a little introduction video. Hi, I'm Andrew Zajac. That's me. And you have the videos organized. Now this will work on any system, so I didn't make it very pretty. I made it very functional. So here's the section on quick and dirty. For somebody who just wants to play music and do as little work as possible, here are the videos that will help you the most. Here's how you get 90% of harmonicas working better in just a few minutes. Here's a video on 5-minute reed work. Tips and tricks on how to adjust a reed without getting into too much detail, and save some time. So there's all these sections: reed replacement, embossing, reed work, Marine Band topics, and then I have the final section here is every single video in one file. You can go all the way down. One thing I want to point out is that when you start a video, it pops up fairly small. You can always use the full screen feature, so you can get right in there and see all the details of what I'm doing. All right, so those are my videos on USB. Thank you so much.